Good morning, children. Here I am with you again after a long gap. This very morning, we are going to learn about a poem which is in the form of a fable. The name of the poem is The Ant and the Cricket. My dear students, a fable is a story, often with animals as characters, that conveys a moral. This poem is about an ant and a cricket. They are the main characters of this poem. Ant mane chinti or cricket mane yaha jingur, a kind of jumping insect. Dear children, let's learn the meaning of this poem stanza wisely. Coming to the first stanza, a silly young cricket, accustomed to sing, toward the warm, sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Now let me tell you the meaning of a bit difficult words of this stanza. Silly means stupid, foolish, ya murk. Cricket, a jumping insect having a shrill voice, jingur. Accustomed means habitual, used to, या हिंदी में हम बोलेंगे आदि. सनी माने वार्म, धूप से भरे. गे माने हैप्पी, खुशनुमा. Spring, here in this particular poem, the meaning of spring means the season of flowers, means Basanta Ritu. Generally, the months of February and March are the spring months in India. Complained mane shikayat karna. Cupboard, here cupboard means storehouse. Anaj ka bhandar. Now children, let me try to explain the meaning of this stanza. Once there was a foolish young cricket. It was his habit to fast or to spend the sunny months of summer and spring in singing and dancing. But when winter came, he began to complain or grumble because there was nothing to eat. His storehouse was empty and a difficult season, winter has arrived. My dear students, please come to stanza 2, that is second stanza. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Now important word notes. Crumb means broken food, भोजन का छोटा सा टुकड़ा. Snow covered means covered with ice, बर्फ से ढकी. Now the paraphrase of this stanza. The cricket did not find any food in winter. There was ice everywhere on the ground. Neither a flower nor a leaf on a tree could be seen. The cricket wondered what would become of him during the cold winter season. Now, dear children, come to third stanza of this poem. At last, by starvation and a famine, made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant, to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant. Now word notes of difficult words of this particular stanza. Starvation का अर्थ है death by hunger, भूखमरी. Famine means dearth of food. अकाल. ड्रिपिंग माने फ्लोइंग डाउन, टपकाता हुआ. वेट मीन्स सॉफ्ट, गीला. ट्रेमलिंग माने सीवियरिंग, कांपता हुआ. सेट ऑफ, मेड हिज वे, चल पड़ा. माइजरली, कंजूस. ग्रांट माने अनुमति देना. नाउ चिल्ड्रेन, paraphrase of this stranger. The cricket was on the verge of starvation. He was dying of hunger. He did not want to die. The very thought of dying made him courageous. Soaked with rain and shivering with cold, he approached a miserly ant. He wanted to know if the ant would keep alive by lending him some food and by giving him some shelter. Now, dear students, let's come to next stanza. Him shelter from rain and mouthful of grain. He who is only to borrow, he did repay it tomorrow. Meaning of word notes of this stanza. Shelter mane refuge, आश्रय. Mouthful means small quantity, थोड़ा सा. Grain mane अन्न खान. Borrow means take, a loan, उधार लेना. Repay means pay back, वापस करना. Sorrow means grief, दुख. Now, dear students, paraphrase of this stanza. The cricket requested the ant to give him protection from rain. He also wanted a small quantity of food. His intention was to repay the debt soon. He said that if the ant did not help him, he would die of hunger. Now, dear children, let's learn the next stanza. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. Now, let's know the meaning of some important words of this particular stanza. Lend means give a loan, कर्ज देना. Lay by का meaning है save, बचा करके रखना. Quote का meaning है said, बोलना. Weather का अर्थ आप जानते हैं, मौसम. Dear children, in this stanza, the ant said to the cricket, I am your servant. I quote, I am your servant and friend. However, it is our principle that we neither borrow nor lend. But, dear cricket, did you not save anything for the bad weather during the warm days? The cricket replied, he did not. Dear children, now come to the second last stanza of this poem. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all natures looked gay. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. Now, meaning of some words and phrases of this stanza, and you should know it. Light mane here means happy, prasanna hona. Dance the winter away का मीनिंग है पास द विंटर डांसिंग. नाचते हुए सर्दियों को बिना कुछ किए बिता देना. Now, children, meaning of this stanza. The cricket told the ant, I quote, I felt so light at heart that I sang and sang all through the day and night. Every object of nature seemed very happy. Then the ant said, Sir, if you pass the summer in singing, then pass the winter in dancing as well. Now, dear children, let's come to the last stanza of this poem. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out of the door turned the 4 little cricket. Folks, call this a fable, I'll warrant it true. Come crickets, some crickets have 4 legs, and some have 2. Now, children, meaning of some important words. Hastily का अर्थ है hurriedly, शीघ्रता से. Lifted here, in this poem, the meaning of lifted is closed, बंद कर देना. Wicket, again here, wicket means small door, छोटा सा दरवाजा. Pox माने people, लोग. Fable, a small story with a moral. हिंदी में हम बोल सकते हैं नीति कथा. Warrant means maintain, मानना. Children, the meaning of the last stanza. After taunting the cricket to pass the winter in dancing, the ant closed the door. So the 4 young cricket came out of the ant's house with a heavy heart. People say that this is a poem with a moral, but the poet believes it's true. He says that there are people in the world who behave just like the cricket of this story or of this poem. So, dear students, we have finished the poem. The ant and the cricket. Answers of the questions of page number 23 have been written for you. Also, I have given the summary of the poem for your easy understanding and comprehension. Till then, goodbye and do have a great day ahead.